will make a difference in you telling the story, so we appreciate it. I'd like to first introduce everybody. Jeff Janung, our mayor of the community, is here today. Monique is here with Mike Batista here. Mike is the president of the Filipino Association. Alec Baum is here. Alec Baum. He looks a lot like him, doesn't he?
He's a good guy too.
Ryan Baum's here today. I'll explain to you the role they're playing already in this. Then we have Chris here. Chris is the father of Lori, yes. This is really a sad time for us, and I would tell you that in my 50 years of doing press conferences, this is the toughest one I've ever done, because we're not dealing with a happy ending here. We're dealing with a sad story that's ongoing, and we really had to decide what could we do to make a difference. And after hearing about this case, it was hard to come to terms with what is really the right thing to do to help the family through this difficult time. So one of the challenges they're going to have on top of Lori's health issues is the fact that there's going to be a financial challenge here over the next period of time. We don't know how long, but we hope this fundraiser will address that. I will tell you, Lori has gone through 4 operations in the last year for brain cancer. She's been sent home as of Tuesday with no hope, and no more chemo, no more radiation. She's paralyzed down one side, and obviously she's incapacitated, and this is really going to add a lot of pressure to Chris and his children, his family here today. So what I'd like to do is talk to you about what we can do to make a difference. And this difference can happen through a community fundraiser, I believe. I believe in talking to our business leaders and to the individuals in the community. They'll come forward, and I think we can make a difference. So on the 17th of February, what we're going to do is we're going to ask people to come here. Elizabeth here is the owner of the restaurant, and she's going to dedicate her time, her staff, and they're going to work hard from 12 to 2 o'clock to serve up a luncheon at $20 a plate. And we're hoping to see 100, maybe 200 people show up. We hope that the funds we raise and the attention we have at that day will help continue the story. Along with that, we're going to have other fundraisers going on, but we want to thank Elizabeth for doing this because it's going to make a difference. As well, we have bubble tea just a few doors down the road, which is also going to have a special that day for their drinks. The money they raise will be going towards this fundraiser as well. We thank them. Now, what makes this really unique, and one of the reasons Ryan is here today, Ryan represents Rocky Mountain Rotary. And when I told him and his group the story about these family and what they're about to go through, he immediately said, we want to help. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Ryan, Rocky Mountain Rotary, for their support. They are paying for the food and bubble drinks, the supplies for that day. So every dollar raised will be a net dollar. So I appreciate that very much, Ryan. And you know, on top of it, there's something else that came up just this morning that was really exciting that I'm happy to announce. For Chris and his family, for the next year, all his service needs for his vehicle will be covered. So he doesn't have to worry about any expenditures regarding his automobile. Cochrane Toyota is taking that on. Ryan's operation up there, Alex couldn't be here today, but I just wanted to take that opportunity to thank them for this contribution. So I'm really appealing to folks out there to consider this. If you want to drop off money, you can. You can contact the Filipino Canadian Association of Cochrane, Alberta. They will accept your donation. And what they can do with that is they will manage the money. So every dollar presented for this initiative will go to the family, and they can help Chris and his family manage the money over the period of time as long as the money lasts. And on top of that, I'd like to do something I've never done before in a fundraiser, is I would like to offer up my personal email for any donations. That's danielsauto@hotmail.com. So if anybody wants to contact me, I will drive to your house or your business. I will pick up the funds. I will turn that over to the Filipino Association. So let's all work together to make this happen. I'd like to invite everybody to hold hands, because I believe this is a community initiative. I think this is symbolic of all of us coming together and helping the family. I think you can make a difference. We can make that difference. So I want to thank you again for covering. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask.